Many times in life, there comes many challenges. However, no matter what happens, who's there, promise me you will keep pushing. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We are the Coleman Crew family. Hey y'all, this is India Sade, and we're finally back with another video for the Coleman Crew family. I know it's been a minute. I hope that y'all have had an amazing year so far. It's kind of funny that I'm starting back our channel with me crying, but I am going to get into the deeper message. Make sure y'all are subscribed to our channel. Make sure you like in this video as well as sharing, and leave a comment down below so we can really tap in and really get this YouTube channel back up, growing, flowing like never before. So we have had so many things that has shifted in our life, occurred, things that happened, some wins, some losses, some storms, some droughts, but also some blessings overflow and things that God has really just blessed us with this year. But let's get into the reason of me crying. I've been needing to do this voice over for this video since last week. I'm really about to push out more great content, but it's like the deeper meaning of me shedding tears was right before Mother's Day. Unfortunately, if y'all do know, if y'all don't know, maybe y'all need to just rewind a little bit. I didn't feel like the need to reintroduce us on this first video because it's me really being transparent, but we're gonna get into the videos of just learning or relearning.
And it didn't just start off when we had
as a
kids. It
family,
actually
as
started
a
off
whole,
before.
not just me, with motivation and inspiration messages. But we was discussing, me and my husband, he was just getting off, and we was like really just doing our routine, cooking, or he coming in the kitchen, we doing our little breakfast, and sometimes we sit
Oh,
at the
I when you
table
was
in the
waiting on
morning
somebody to
time.
bring you your food.
And this particular discussion is like it really hit me because like the support system, like the support we have as individuals, families, or just us being a union as a whole with doing the best we can when it comes down to raising our children. Like we don't have what we see as normal for others, and sometimes maybe we be like, well, we do have family, but you know, where are they? Who are they? Where does the support system come from? Do it brings good? Do it brings the best? Do it brings bad? Or do we just feel like we just figure it out on our own? So we came through so many ups and downs with life to where we know what God has put in front of us. Even before kids, he knew who we were, how strong of people or individuals we were, and maybe we didn't know how strong we was until we really had to figure it out. And it takes some time, baby. It takes some messing up. It takes some life lessons. Maybe you going right and left and stumbling and falling, but it doesn't matter. It's all about getting back up and trying it again. So I'm shedding tears, and we just having a small conversation because we very observant when it comes down to our neighbors and just things that's on the outside, even though we're in the inside of our home. And our neighbors, like one of our neighbors across the street, it's like three families in one home. Remind you, we are in a bigger home than them, but they seem like they're able to manage. Like they really got it together. And it's not about the race, but it just seems like, you know, if I have the funds, God bless me with the funds, I'm gonna hire me a Mexican, an ablida. I want to learn another language, and along the way, it's like they just really stick together, like through whatever. And if it's any bad, you don't see it because like they really do they big one. Not to say you know we don't, or any other race don't, I really don't see color, but it's just the fact that I'm speaking on what we see in front of us. You get what I'm saying? What we see, not what we feel, because we don't feel what I'm explaining. We doing what we can and how we can and when we can, and we doing the best we can. I'm not speaking on how we feel. I'm speaking on what we see. Not amongst us, but things on the outside of our household, like neighborhood. So that's one household that we don't even know. You know, we speak to them, but we don't know them like that. And then it's a girl next door to my neighbors, to where she didn't have bought a house, and it's been 3 months, and every time she come back to her house, they bringing in new boxes and unloading new boxes of items, wall mounts that she didn't hire people to come set up things in the house. And she have two kids, and it came to our house and asked our kids, can they come out and play? And our schedules don't align with just sending them out there like that, to where the kids hadn't got a chance to play with her kids, but they don't stay there. But they got nice vehicles, family. The mother look like the mother and the father come help out, and it looks like it's by option that she don't have to stay in that house. Like, she had that support system to where my husband's like, look like her mama done bought that house, and she don't have to move out or move wherever she's at, because she said I let her know about how the trash operate, and I introduced myself to her from across the street. And I, she's like, yeah, we ain't moving yet, I don't have to move out my other house right now. So this been about 3 months, and baby girl still ain't moved in her house, and that's a nice house. So I'm saying all that to say, I'm like, well, I wonder, do she need help moving? And my husband's like, sometimes it's not needing help, sometimes it's just it's not required. She don't need to move right now. And we pretty sure all these nice vehicles didn't help her, pulled up and just came and do small things for her. If she really wanted to move, it's nothing to get a U-Haul. But me being me, I'm like, I wonder, do she need help loading or just packing, and like what it is. And maybe my husband had to give me a different perspective. It's not that she have the support system. The other neighbors across the street that's Mexicans, they have the support system. And it's a lot of families under one household in a smaller house than ours, but they manage and they're able to get it right, even when sometimes it might not look right. So that really just stung me a little bit, because I know, even with the life lessons that my mama went through when we were younger, I just know that we will have that help. And even though I never linked on, I wouldn't even speak on my grandma, because I wouldn't have never put that on her, because I witnessed other family members doing it, and I don't like to use and abuse. But I'm saying all this to say, if it was given to me or my husband, and if it was genuine, and we just really had that help to where we help each other, and it don't come with nothing else but genuine love and support, baby, that would be love. But then my husband's like, sometimes it's just for us to figure it out. And if we did have another option, it'll still be the way we doing it. So yeah, that's why I was crying, because it was almost close to Mother's Day, and I missed my mama. I missed my mama so much, even when she was trying to figure out life, even when life was lifing for her, even when it felt like she was getting dragged through the mud, even when just certain things just didn't feel right, and I knew certain things wasn't what it was or what it could have been, and I only was a child, not knowing how I could have been that support system to my mother. So I'm saying all this to say, even as I got older, like I'm doing things differently. Y'all see how I'm talking, y'all see how I'm coming. Like, looking back at my older videos, it's just a life lesson to know that I'm more patient and understanding when it comes down to my kids. My communication skills is way better. I'm being more patient, and that's the key when it comes down to so much that God has placed upon my life, or just pulled out of me when it was already in me. I just didn't know what it was God was calling me to do. I speak on it on another video. Just know that more videos are on the way. I've been ready to do this voice over with y'all. I was about to say walk and talk, because it's like I had got so comfortable with TikTok, but God was telling me, you ain't doing it right. You need to share all your family journeys, life lessons, when you're able to minister to others, when you're able to uplift each other or help others, and just you want to be able to build your community. You need to start off where you came from, which was the YouTube channel. So we are welcoming ourselves back to the Coleman Crew family. I have revamped. I'm saying it all wrong, and I'm not gonna edit it. I revamped our logo, our YouTube channel. Like, it's just for me to be able to capture certain parts of our life and be able to share it with y'all, to be able to help y'all push yourself through, for y'all to be able to really tap in with us, not just from TikTok, but back to our YouTube channel. I got a saying now. My name is India Sade, the Seed Planner on TikTok, and that's where a lot of my daily devotional, inspirational messages come from. So yeah, I use my full name, well, India Sade, the seed planner, meaning I like to pour into others. I like to be able to plant a seed and you receive whatever I'm pouring into you, so that way you'll be able to grow as well. So a lot of people ask me how you do it, how it looks, how I make it look so easy. Certain days I cry. Sometimes it's okay to release and cry your way through it, pray your way through it, push your way through it. But all I'm asking you to do, I'm sorry, y'all. My alarm went off for me to be clocking back in, and I'm out for the day. My motivational message is to you. Sometimes it might look easy, but it's not sometimes what it look like. I'm very more transparent when it comes down to me. I don't mind sharing a tear. I don't mind praying. I don't mind speaking on things to where some people like, girl, I wouldn't. How you do that? I wouldn't say that. Or I don't know how to do that. Like, it's always a way out of no way. And even when we don't understand, we trust and we lean on God for our understanding. Even when it may not make sense now. So back then I was sharing a lot in certain things. Now I just know I still can share what I share, but I'm being more mindful when it comes down to just being open but private. But I'm very more transparent. So yeah, that is Peanut. I will do a video with introducing all the kids. It is 9 in our home, and they are growing up. Like, just looking at all the older videos, my kids really love watching our old YouTube videos. So that was also motivation to me to know, like, you know what, we was doing it. We was doing what we wanted to be doing, what we was called to be doing. We are a family of 11. It's so many people that blow up out of nowhere, and they bring so much more to the table that could be negative, but sometimes people like to tune into that, and it's not for me not to understand it. But sometimes, how they say, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I know my time coming, because I'm not focused on how somebody else can just do what they do. And God not overlooking me. He just telling me to stay consistent. And even though I'm not bringing negativity, I'm bringing nothing but positivity. My time coming, I don't have to shift or switch up who we are just to gain fans or gain support, gain followers, or just you know what I'm saying. And if you just stayed to this video this long, I really appreciate you. I really love you. And just stay tuned for more videos. So much more is on the way. I could feel it, and I know that God is telling me, when one door open, another one will open for you. And even when we feel like some doors do close, or the hinges fall off, or the keys don't no longer work, just ask God to shift whatever calling, whatever blessings, whatever overflow, whatever. If it's meant for you to open up the door, and maybe if it's meant for Him to open up the door for you, just walk straight through it. Don't look back. Don't have one foot in and one foot out, baby. I need you to keep on pushing. It's okay to cry. As y'all can see, it just happened out of nowhere with me. And baby, I'm gonna wipe my face. I'm gonna cry my tears. But at the same time, I'm going to keep going. And I'm not ashamed to cry in front of my kids. They was like, Mama, what's wrong? I let them know I miss my mama. I miss my mama. That's a hard pill to swallow when you lose your mama. And I love my mama. Even when I didn't understand things as a child, that it wasn't meant for me to understand. My mama was trying to have her peace of mind to know that even when she had chaos upon her life and the things that was not within her control, when she was trying to release herself from, it's still things that was loading up that was a heavy burden on her. And I felt like at that time I didn't have my mama voicing her opinion for me or speaking up for me, and I had to fight those battles myself. But she heard it. She did things behind closed doors to where it still was a peace of mind, to where it still caused drama and chaos. And unfortunately, it also caused certain things in her life to take her life. So yeah, I miss my mama. I miss my mama. So she brought nothing but love, no drama. And even when the days I felt like my mama could have spoke up or did or moved or did whatever, she knew she was trying to protect her peace or just protect her life. Cause things can happen out of nowhere. So I'm very mindful. I'm breaking generational curses over here. Do you hear me? I'm not doing the same things. I don't want to repeat the same cycles no more. I don't want to go through the same things. I don't want to allow my kids to go through some of the same things that we went through. Baby, we in our 30s now. We started this thing when we was in our young 20s. I started having kids when I was 15, going on 16. I had my oldest at 16. So yeah, it's been some growth. Do you hear me? Some life lessons. How God say sometimes he have to separate you, prepare you before he can elevate you. I'm not trying to do no inspirational message, but I also hear the Holy Spirit saying this is what it's gonna be, India. You're gonna be able to share the good, but also speak the word. You're gonna also be able to speak the real. You're gonna also be true to not just yourself, but to others, and share the challenging days. And not give you all my titles when that time comes, when we able to introduce ourselves. And I don't come on here. When I do come on here, I'm being who I am, comfortable in our home. I don't want to get it all. Oh, she dressed up with makeup, or they laid. No, baby, you if you know how we was rocking and how we was coming, then just know that we are still organized and clean. But I'm not putting on. I'm being who we are, who I am, and just being happy while doing what we love to do. So I love doing voice messages, videos, inspirational videos, motivational videos, daily words, or whatever it is. So this is my time not just to release what the Holy Spirit has told me to do, but also to just motivate and encourage you. I hope that this makes sense, and I'm sorry that we have been gone for so long, but sometimes again God separates us from certain things. He shows us what we do right and what we do wrong. It's not to blame or point fingers or drag somebody through the mud, but once you really be able to really look whatever it is, rather it's look at yourself in the mirror, hold yourself accountable to certain actions, correct certain things, fix certain things, do things differently, then you'll be able to bounce back like never before. So yeah, I don't want to come on overwhelmed, yelling, fussing, hollering, screaming, cussing. Like, no, if y'all can hear it in my voice, y'all can see it. Like, it's a whole different ball game, baby. But yeah, enough of the, I wouldn't say the rant, but just for me releasing because I know that even though it's so much more that I want to say just on this video, it'll be another video that I would share, like our updated life, where we are, who we became, how old the kids are, the names, and like just I really be able to just like really just sit down and have like that little one-on-one with y'all, so y'all can really just know, like, okay, when we do these videos, when we go live, or when we just share parts of our lives, y'all know like how TikTok knew that's Peanut in my arms. They know Peanut like to clean up, Peanut like to vacuum, Peanut, the baby boy, that they all have hair, and we got some good kids. We blessed, and I thank God for all the blessings and many more blessings to come. I'm about to release this video to y'all. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Again, this is Indy Sharday, and I'm the seed planner on TikTok, but I'm also the mother of many, and we are the Coleman Crew family. So stay tuned for more videos with not just myself, but also the kids, and I'll be able to really allow y'all to really hear, and not me just doing this voice message. But unfortunately, if y'all can pay attention to the TV, yeah, y'all see what's on the TV. So I just knew most definitely I was gonna have to do a voice message, a voice over video anyway. So make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like, share, comment down below, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I love y'all.